Last week, I left you with a video of Lake Superior on a windy day. And I mentioned I had car trouble and I was going to show you that in my next video. Well, here's a little hint coming up. There's some low-lying fog as I headed north to the lake. And I had to turn my lights on. So if you remember from an earlier video, this Jeep is a 2005. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles that tell you when you leave your lights on. So that was the start of my problems. But first, I decided to stop at a little lake that I drive by and take a couple photos. Now this is my second stop as I got up to the lake. This shoreline here used to be a lot of beach, but Lake Superior has washed it out and they added all these rocks, which makes it really enjoyable to sit here and watch the waves crash up against the rocks. Now this is the spot I was looking for. It had a little bit more beach. I grabbed my cameras, parked up there on the side of the road, and just was enjoying walking on the beach looking for shiny rocks, taking some pictures and videos. Alright, so now there's my Jeep. It's deader than a doornail, but I didn't know it yet because I left my lights on. And there's no beep on this thing to tell you your lights are on when you take the key out. So, needless to say, I was here a couple hours and not one car had gone by yet. So I started to put my stuff away and went up and turned the Jeep on and nothing there. So I decided there was no cell phone service at all, and I was about 5 miles from the nearest building that I saw down the road. So I opened my hood and I waved. Cars started to come by about this time. It was about 11 o'clock. I waved at a couple cars and pointed at my Jeep. They drove on by because, you know, it's COVID year. Nobody really wants to stop, and I don't blame them. So then I thought, well, I'll wait for a big old truck to come by, you know, because they'd probably have jumper cables. And all of a sudden I saw a big Ford F-150 coming down the road. So I put my hands up, I pointed at my Jeep and kind of smiled, and lucky for me, they pulled over and asked if I needed help, and I told them my battery was dead. So they gave me a jump and the car started right up and I headed out. Needless to say, as soon as I had cell phone service, I called my husband and told him what happened. And he bought me a portable battery jump starter that I carry with me everywhere I go. So I made it home safely, and it all was good. Well, I want to thank you for watching today. I appreciate everybody that visits and leaves comments below. If you ever have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'll answer them if I can. This is Shout Out Wednesday, so check my description below for some more of my favorite YouTube channels. I have so many. Below I'll put Cloud9 Caravanning, Alan's Music Channel, Xander's Adventures, Consider the Wonders, and Limey Birder. So again, I want to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next week on Adventures Outdoors.